Right guys, welcome back to another episode of Jason Up and Diary. It is now Thursday, the 11th of February. We've been hit with some snow, guys, for the past 3 days. It's absolutely horrendous out there. Today is a bit of a better day, but the past couple of days have been an absolute nightmare. Had no chance to go out to the garden due to the weather conditions and stuff. Managed to get up yet today because it's a better day. We have been hit with a lot of snow. We're around about 2 to 3 inches thick. I was a little bit worried about my greenhouse roof, but that's holding in there. No damage has been caused to that. But I've got a couple of problems going on in the garden, but I don't know if they're going to recover or if it's going to be okay or what. With green manure, the mustard up the top of the garden, that there is all just disappeared. It's starting to wilt and all that sort of thing with the cold. So I'm a little bit gutted about that. Whatever's left of that will be just digging straight into the ground. My Japanese onions are looking okay, and so are the Casablanca garlic. They're looking okay. The spring cabbage is what we've got at the top of the garden because we're building a new Polytunnel and we took the cover off. Obviously they're being hit with a lot of snow as well, but they're wilting a little bit. We'll see how they get on. I'm not really fussed, guys, at the end of the day about them. I just put them in there just to try and clear that little bit of ground, because I've been told that your brassicas are good for sucking out all salts and nutrients and your old feed, what's been left over from the tomato plants and things like that. So that's all that is. It's just a little experiment. I have managed to get up there. I've been here for about an hour now. I have managed to get up to the Polytunnel and get the last hoop on. It is quite hard work because it does want to twist and all that sort of stuff, so I've got to keep on measuring and just make sure everything's right. It's not going to be perfect, I'll tell you that now, guys, but hopefully it's going to be suitable and it's going to last a couple of years for us, what we need to be doing inside of it. So I am tackling that at the top of the garden. What I do is I spin these around, we'll have a little look around the garden, see what's going on, and I'll quickly show you what I'm up to on that Polytunnel. We're on the main shed at this moment of time because obviously the sun is really low in the sky and it's reflecting off the snow and stuff, so the light is really poor. So I do apologise, guys. That's why I came inside of the shed for, because I tried to do a bit of recording in the greenhouse and you just couldn't see us. You couldn't see us. So there we go, guys. What I do is I spin these around, we'll have a quick little look and see what's going on, because I think this is my first time actually being at this garden where we've been hit with loads of snow like this. So I spin this around and we'll have a look. Right, and guys, like I say, I do apologise if you can't see properly, but as you can see, we've been hit with loads of snow. Everything inside the yard's doing all right. I'm just leaving the door open a little bit because it's starting to warm up inside the yard now. It's 15C. I thought that would have died. That's the Virginia. It's holding in there. Everything else seems to be doing okay. These peas, they're doing okay. So yeah, guys, I'm just leaving this door open a little bit, just let some fresh air in, because it feels a little bit clammy. All with strawberries are doing okay and all. I'll show you. So these are the strawberries that I brought in for to get an early crop, hopefully. Yeah, I am going to feed these with a bit of potash, a sulphate of potash. Yeah, I'll probably be doing that in the next week or two. Because if you watch your videos, guys, you saw when I potted them up with my own compost, and I collected a lot of seaweed and stuff like that, so it's a lot of feed inside of it. Like I say, I do apologise if you can't see properly. So that is the Casablanca. That there is the Casablanca garlic. Everything's just frozen solid. So this was the green manure. I don't know if you can see very well, guys. I hope you can. It's not looking the best of. To be totally honest with you, that's probably a wipeout. Never mind. We'll see. We've got some of the onions over here. They're holding in there. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they should be all right. But like I say, guys, I'm more new to it, me, so I really don't know, to be totally honest with you. We've got some more little runners over there wanting to be sorted out, the strawberry runners, but they're like a good frost. So there we go. If you can see properly, as you can see, I'll start to get the tubing on. Managed to get the end bit of tubing on. That there is just a guide of 2 metre in height, because that's what I want. What I have been doing is I'm starting to get some, starting to just do a little bit of work of it, and just starting to just get it all tied up with the woodwork. So I'm just measuring the gaps in between, and then I'm getting them set in. I managed to do this side here. So I'm going to continue doing the rest of it there, and then the rest of it there, and then I'll see what I've got left, and then I'll see if I can do this little section here as well. And then I need to work out a door, how I want to be doing the door. So I'll probably have like a beam going down there, and then one down there, and then one across. I'm trying to keep this so it's just inside of the hoop. I will put a little bit of cushion over here just to protect it for any tearing and stuff like that. Just the same as there. So and take my time. Like I say, guys, it is fiddly, and I've just got to watch because it's trying to pull over and twist and stuff. So I'm keep on looking, checking all the time. Once I start getting that pattern on the top, I can straighten it up a little bit, and then I can start sorting the skirts out along the bottom. But I'm going to wait till the snow clears up before I start sorting the skirts out. But yeah, there's the spring cabbages, if you can see them. I have noticed a little bit of an issue what I'm probably going to have. So as you can see, guys, I don't have much room down there for we plastics. So I'm going to build all this frame, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, I can just push it along a little bit. But we'll see. But I think that's going to be a bit of an issue, trying to get the plastic down there and then fold it over another skirt to stitch it in. But there we go. What I do is I try and get some more frame put on, and then I'll give you a quick look. Okay. Right, and guys, I'd quickly show you what I've been up to. Hopefully you can see due to the sun and the snow and stuff. But anyway, I managed to get a frame along there. So these are 1 metre spaces, and then also 1 metre in height on both sides. I've done right. And then I managed to get one of the centre of this. I definitely would recommend, if you're going to do a polytunnel from scratch, to get thicker tubing. This is a 25mm thick stuff, but it's went over my metal frame perfect. So it do for me, but it does want to twist and all that sort of stuff, as you can see there. So I try to get as straight as possible. We're all going to put another lat along there in the inside, and then we'll move these compost bins, and then we will get a skirting board stitched along the bottom there on the outside for when the plastic goes over, and then we're getting our skirting board stitched on it just to hold the plastic in. So like I say, I have managed to do this side here and that side there and the top. Try to straighten up as much as possible, always keeping my marker on here, always keeping this marker on here, so it keeps the head height, which is 2 metres. So I've got plenty of room to move in, so I'm not ducking my head down and out like that. I have ordered some netting off Amazon. I managed to get 10 metres of it in length, 1 metre in width. It cost about 15 quid. I've got no idea what it's like. It seemed alright by the pictures what I've seen. So I am going to work out how I'm going to do this with the netting. Like I say, guys, I was considering putting some netting along here. So like I say, this is 1 metre, so I might just do 500, so halfway of that, and just run our netting along there, and then the plastics comes down. But I don't know, I might just put the netting along the top there, and I might put some netting in the door bit what we're going to build here, because that's the next job we need to tackle, is the little door bit. It doesn't need to be massive now like that, as long as I can get in and out. But we'll definitely need some sort of ventilation inside of here. So I don't know, I'm going to put a little piece at the bottom little piece in the door so the airflow can go through, or put a long bit of netting along here. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, I'm just going to concentrate on getting the frame, stop from twisting, and just take my time with it. I'll tell you what, like, it's rather slippy though. The more I walk on it, the more it gets slippy. So yeah, I'm just trying to just straighten it up bit by bit, but once I get the side bits in, it's straightened up a bit better. Like I say, guys, I definitely recommend a bit more thicker, see, stuff. But this will do me. This should do me fine. Like I say, as long as I get the frame right, it should be all right. So I'll see if I can tackle any more of this. If I can, I'll hold a little video up and we'll have a little look and see how we're getting on. If not, I'll meet you in the greenhouse and we'll end this video, okay? Right, and guys, that's around about it for now. I'm going to call it a day. All the time I walk on the snow, it's turning the ice and it's starting to get a bit slippy and it's starting to get a little bit dangerous now. So that's about it. I am going to do this in several parts, the Polytunnel build. I am going to try and get back away on the weekend and tackle the rest of it. We'll just see how the weather is. There's not a lot left to do. We'll have a quick look. We have got the beam going along there, so that's 1 metre high, and then also we've got one along here which is 1 metre high. We've got the support here for the time being, just to make sure that's 2 metres in height. I managed to put some supports along there, and also, if you can see, guys, along there. Yes, it needs tweaked a little bit, but I can move the pipe as I work on it. It's looking pretty much straight. We're getting there, just bit by bit. Like I say, guys, all we've got to do is just concentrate on building the doorway now, and also the bottom end of it, and that will just secure it that bit more and stop it from going like that, basically, because I've got no support in there yet. But we'll get all that sorted. I'm going to sit and have a work out how I'm going to do it. I have ordered the netting, like I said. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I don't know if I'm going to put the netting in the door bit, or if I just put the netting along here and along there, wherever the door bit goes, and then same at the back. I don't know. These compost bins will get moved further along, but the compost bins will always stay there, so I don't know if it's worth putting netting along there. Don't know. We'll definitely get some sort of some sort of ventilation sorted inside of this tunnel, because when it gets hot, and I don't want any issues with condensation. So like I said, guys, I have ordered some off Amazon. It's a 10 metre roll, it's 1 metre wide. So once that comes, I can work out what I'm going to do. Even if I've got to stitch another because that's 1 metre, so if I went halfway, 500, so that's basically 50 centimetres high, or 500 mil. I can just put another beam along there, and I can just bring my netting to there. But I could put the netting on first, bring the plastic all the way down, stitching the plastic along the top there, then have like a little flap where I can roll the plastic up every now and again if I need to. I don't know. I've got different ideas what I work on. I just want to concentrate on this frame. It's starting to come together nicely. Like I say, I would definitely recommend getting thicker tubing if you can, but this has worked out well for me because it's one off my old metal frame. So I just need to get some more of the 201 stitched in, just to strengthen it up, build a doorway, and work out how I'm going to do the netting. So that is around about it for the day on the Polytunnel. I don't know how many parts I'm going to be doing it in, because unfortunately it's just taking a bit of time. It's a lot harder than I thought, but like I say, guys, I just want to take my time so I can get it right, because I don't fancy going back to it year after year after year. I want to try and avoid that. I have got some sponge stuff to put over this. It's not proud enough, if you can see, but I will put some sponge over this sort of stuff just to protect any of the plastic. But there we go, guys. If you got any tips or any advice on how to do the netting, like I say, I don't know if I should put it in the doorway, I don't know if I should put it along here. or along the sides or what, I don't really know. Any tips out like that, fire them over, I appreciate it. But that's it for today. I'll catch you in the greenhouse, and we'll have a quick catch up, and I'll get this video ended, and hopefully it's enough content to get it uploaded. But as you can see, the whole garden is totally covered in snow. Now the more I walk on it, it's turning to ice. I'm a bit gutted about green manure over there, but it is what it is, guys. I'm buzzing with this, so hopefully this works out well, because I can do a lot of stuff, especially late in the season as well, and hopefully get an early start in the season as well. So fingers crossed it works out well, but slowly come together nicely, bit by bit, and hopefully have a brand new Polytunnel. So right guys, I'll meet you down at the greenhouse and we'll have a little quick catch up, okay? Right, and guys, back here in the greenhouse, so that's round about it. Going to call it a day. This is going to be part 3 on the Polytunnel. Probably got another 2 more parts to do. So part 4 will be building the doorway and stuff like that, just getting all the frame all tied up. And then part 5 will be putting the skin on. It's no rush for the skin, guys. I've got at least till the end of April up here for me to do that. They do recommend that it's got to be warm, so basically I've got to lay out all the plastics out in the spare plots over there, so the sun can hit it, so it warms up. Because what happens is if I put it on when it's cold like this, when I stretch it over, and I think I've got a good stretch on it, once the warm weather kicks in, it just heats up that plastic, and that plastic will expand, and then it causes a lot of problems. The plastic will start sagging, and if it starts raining and things like that, it just holds the water and things. So it's going to take with time. We've got plenty of time. I need to get that frame all sorted and make sure it's right. I've got to make sure all the corners are all sorted, so it's not going to rub against the plastic and cause any tears or out like that. But it's something quite good. I'm really pleased with it. Over the moon. It would have cost a hell lot more if I was going to buy a proper one. And to be honest with you, I like to be hands-on, and I like to build my own stuff. That's cost me just under £200 for the size I got, you know what I mean? So it's like 4 meters long, 2 meters in height, and 2 meters wide. So I've scored a little bit by doing it by myself. It is fiddly, don't get us wrong, but I've got plenty of time. Just take your time and just persevere with it. But it's come together lovely now, so I'm really over the moon, proper chuffed. I think that I'm going to get some good stuff growing inside of there, fingers crossed. And also, like I say guys, it was a good start of the season, and also I can grow stuff quite late in the season as well, because fingers crossed it just keeps the frost off the stuff inside of the Polytunnel, and then I don't have to go back to it year after year. So it's looking really good. So like I say guys, this has got another 2 more parts of it. And then that's round about it. That should be it, done, finished. And then the next project is help me dad with his foundations to get his greenhouse sorted, because we're getting our greenhouse next to this greenhouse. But that's his dad's project. He's ordered the greenhouse. That should be coming in about a month's time roughly, but we've got plenty of time to get that sorted out and get that set up as well. So all good to go basically guys. Just got to start pulling the plastics off the garden and start turning stuff over and that, and giving it a bit of a feed. We need to sort out with flower section, but it's no rush. What I mean by that is where we dahlias and stuff are going to be going. The plastics are going to get kept over there, but I am going to build a frame because I want to put a bit of cover over the top for when the flowers start coming out and blooming. Soon to get hit with rain and stuff like that, because they're dead tender. They just rot away and they get damaged, lost. So I want to try and prevent that this year. So I do want to put a bit of cover over the top of them once I start getting these dahlias and that grown. But that's it guys, just a quick update. Everything in here seems to be looking okay. Also around the garden, you know, I'm a little bit gutted about my green manure and stuff like that, but it is what it is at the end of the day guys. Will it recover? I do not know, no idea, but we'll see. I haven't set no seed away yet up in the garden. I'm going to hold off round about the end of February, and then what we'll do is we'll start going for brassicas and stuff like that, and then see what else we can start getting sown. It's a lovely day today, even though it's been horrendous for the past 3 days. The sun is getting out, no more snow's coming down at this moment in time, so it's slowly starting to melt away. but it is getting rather slippy. That's why I had to call it a day up there for, because I was slipping all over. I was going to cause myself an injury, and it's not worth it, because no rush, because like I say guys, that Polytunnel doesn't need to be sorted till at least the end of April, so I've got plenty of time. But that's it guys. If you like what you see and stuff like that, and you consider subscribing, come along, see what we'll get up to. It's all free, you know what I mean. I'm new to this gardening stuff. This is going to be my third season now, so I'm learning as I go. Any tips out you got, fire them over. Anything what I can give you, I'll pass it over to you, no bother. But come along, see what we get up to. I really appreciate it. I want to say cheers to all yous out there who have been watching and giving the likes, and also leaving all the comments. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. But that's around about it for today guys. It's getting too cold now. I can't feel my toes now because of the snow. So that's it. So like I say guys, I get this uploaded for you, and we will do this. Got another 2 more parts to do, and that's going to be doing the door frame, and then the last part will be hiding the skin on, but there's no rush for that. We have got stuff going down at the grow room. I have done some potting up with me chilies and stuff like that, and some melons. We'll have a look at that on the other video, what I will do, just a general video of the garden. But there we go guys. Cheers for watching, cheers for liking, cheers for commenting, and cheers for subscribing, and I'll catch you in a bit. See you later now.